Hey, good morning, guys. Welcome back to another Overlanding Bros video. If you're wondering where I'm headed to right now, I am on I-5 headed north from Oregon up towards Seattle. We're actually going to go check out some areas around Mount Rainier. There's a national forest, public land, got a good route up there. Unfortunately, a lot of the area is kind of locked off and is private land just for the timber cutting companies like Weyerhaeuser and everything. But I figured we're going to go up here, kind of mix it up. Haven't done too much around Mount Rainier, so we're going to go check it out and see what there is to offer. So going to be there in about 1 more hour, and then we'll go ahead and get it started, see what we can find up there. All right, I'll see you in an hour then. All right, what is up, Overlanding Bros? I'm not sure if you can see that okay, but that is Mount Rainier right behind me. So I am up to the west side of Mount Rainier, and I found a good trail that's gonna lead us just to the west of that. It looks so far away, but actually we are very close. I'd say we're less than 50 miles away from that mountain over there. So I think what we're gonna go ahead and do is just keep continuing down this trail. There should be a couple good peaks, maybe some alpine lakes, but there's going to be lots of different stuff that we can go ahead and check out along this road. I think that we should find some good campsites. Hold on, somebody's coming up right now. Okay. Hold on a second. What on earth? Is that Blake?
Oh.
Blake, what are you doing here, man?
Oh, hey, what's up, dude?
Yo, I haven't seen you since, I think, Hood River, since we did the last Overlanding Bros?
Yeah, I think it's been since then.
That's a year. That was a whole year ago, man. You hit your head. I got you out of the hospital and everything. This is crazy. I'm with Blake right now.
This is cool. This is really cool, I guess.
Dude, what you been doing since then, man?
I mean, since then, was that Hood River?
Yeah, that was Hood River.
Yeah, so I ended up back in Seattle, and I just figured, hey, I might as well start hitchhiking, you know, find a new journey for myself after that incident. So I ended up in Iowa in like a small farming town. Didn't really enjoy it too much. Then I hitchhiked up to Michigan, and I tried to get into the GM Motors factory to be a manufacturer.
Yeah.
They didn't hire me because of previous allegations and employment history, so I didn't get the job there. So then I said, screw it, you know, I'm going to hitchhike over to New York, and I tried out the nightlife scene in New York. I started DJing.
Wow.
And gigs are kind of tough to get, so I ended up in Chinatown to start DJing. Really?
Okay. And then you just came back here after you were done with that? And
no, I didn't come back here. I ended up actually... long story, but I got shanghaied. Shanghaied.
What do you mean shanghaied?
I woke up on a bunk bed of a boat.
Really? Okay. So like what happened? Like,
what do you mean? I went up to the captain and I tried talking to him, and he was speaking Chinese. So I was like, dude, where are we going? And he grabbed a map and he pointed at Australia. And I was like, Okay, I guess we're going to Australia. That's fine.
So you went to Australia? Like what? Okay, so then what happened after that? Like, how'd you end up back in Washington?
You know, I just didn't get enough adrenaline rush from hunting kangaroo. So I tried ostrich because there was a big war back in 1857 for ostrich.
You mean emus, the Great Emu War?
You don't have to correct me, but sure. But also got sick of that because it's hunting, you know, hunting's boring. So then I got into surfing, and surfing led me into shark hunting. But that reminded me of kangaroo hunting, so it's just boring. And you'd lose a lot of surfboards. They bite chunks out of it. Stupid.
Yeah.
But then I just wanted a new adrenaline rush, so I decided that I wanted to summit K2.
Oh, wow.
Did you ever heard of K2?
Yeah. That's like over there in Nepal or something like that. Somewhere in the, you know, the Southeast Asia, something like that.
Yeah, I'll show it to you. I don't think you know where it is. But
okay. Yeah. Okay, but you summited that? Did you make it to the top?
No.
What happened?
I ended up at a base camp, and there was a shaman living at the top of it. And I ended up staying with him for 3 months. Really?
Like a monk? Like a type of religious figure?
It's a shaman.
Okay, a shaman. Yeah, no, okay, so then I'm so curious, like what happened? How'd you get out here? You know, I keep asking.
Well, I learned a lot from that shaman. I did a lot of meditation, and he ended up showing me this elixir.
Elixir? Like a drink?
Yeah, it's a beverage that he showed me, and it's really shaped my life and made me into a better person. Yeah, so when I was on my adventure, when I wanted to climb K2, I ended up meeting a shaman, and the shaman showed me a new way of life, and he introduced me to the elixir. And ever since then, I've just thought so clear. I feel like I know everything. I could build anything. It gives me a lot of power. It doesn't taste very good. It's got a real burn to it. That's the only downside of it. But I feel like life is so much better, and everyone enjoys being around me now.
Oh, that's super cool, man. So like, what is it? Like,
so we're on Forestry Road 74. Sorry about that.
Okay. Dropped something there.
No, it's all good. So I've scouted this road about 14 miles up, and I found at least like 6 camping spots. But I wasn't planning on camping. I was just exploring.
Yeah, I mean, it was really wild seeing Blake up here. Out of all the places, just happens to be where I'm going. Quite really low chances, but, you know, his story about everything, it honestly doesn't seem too believable, but I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. I know he's got a creative mind, and, you know, he's got potential and everything, but the beverage thing is, that's a new one. Never really pegged him as somebody to kind of get invested in all that, and I'm not gonna lie, it stinks. It burns your nostrils when you get close to it, and he just smells terrible. I mean, you can smell it off his breath from a mile away. Okay.
That's what I enjoy doing now.
Well, shoot, I was thinking about just making my way up there as well. I mean, do you mind showing me? You got time, or?
I mean, I have a little bit of time, but I'm just trying to enjoy this view of Mount St. Helens real quick.
That's Mount Rainier.
Whatever you think it is, we'll debate that later. But sure, yeah, I guess I could show you around a little bit, I guess.
Okay, yeah, I don't know. I was just going to go up there, so how about we just go check it out? You lead the way? Does that sound like a plan?
Yeah, I'm going to lead the way because you've never been here before, so.
Okay, yeah, no, we can do that, so.
Yeah, that's all good. All right, let's do it.
Okay, all right, yeah. Okay, so we found a nice little turnaround area just up the road when we were driving and everything. Decided to check it out. Blake, I say we go walk over there, check out this view real quick. We'll go see what's over here. So let's see if we get a little bit of a view. Not really, but now that it's September, you can kind of see maybe right where my finger is, we have some red appearing from some of those trees now that we're entering fall. I'm sure it's just going to be beautiful once it fully turns, but I figured it'd be a nice time to pull over and do a quick little rate that campsite while we're here, because we do have a campsite. This will be campsite number 1. Let's check it out. We'll get the field of view going. With overall first impressions, Blake, what do you think about overall this spot? I mean, we got lots of room. Any pros you notice off the bat on what we got here?
One of the pros of this site is it's a little bit off the road. It's just far enough where people aren't going to drive past you and get dust all over you. They'll just kind of look over to their right and see that this spot's occupied. So I do like that.
There's the road he's talking about, by the way. That's the main road, even though it's kind of troublesome getting up here. But
yeah, so there were some, as you can tell by the 7 different fireplaces, there were some jack wagons up here. And some of these type of people, they like to, like to talk to old Jim when they're up here.
that's a plastic pint jug. What do you call that? Just a pint. That's a plastic pint of
That's
some
a gas
Jim Beam.
station special right there.
That's a gas station special. That's something you'd only find out here in Mineral, Washington. That's how you know you're in the good spots. But I will go ahead and give it my final rating here. Just kind of go through. For the pros, what we have is a little bit of seclusion, shade, and okay view. I mean, you get exactly what you see there, but you can't see Ranier over here. Maybe if you walk out through this trail, I'm not sure if there's one over here, but
you gotta hike out to it.
yeah, it looks like maybe you can walk over there. I'm not exactly sure, but good amount of room. I think maybe a water source would help this out and a better viewpoint. Blake, what do you want, kind of closing statements, and then we'll give our ratings.
Overall, it is a lot of sunlight. It will get hot when you're camping here, so you'll need a canopy. But if you don't bring a canopy, walk on down to the driveway, and it's at least 15 degrees cooler down there. So that's a perk of this camp spot.
Yeah. Okay, so you have your rating in your head before we say it?
Yeah, I got my rating.
Okay, I got mine. I would give this one a 7.2 out of 10.
I was going to give it a 7.0.
7.0, so we're right in the ballpark of where we rate this. And we'll just kind of keep on showing you guys any other views that we get out there.
But I already know what's up there. There's at least 4 more camp spots because I've been up here.
Okay.
For a couple weeks now, so.
Oh, okay. It's a good amount of time, but yeah, no, you're the leader. You show us what to do, and we'll just kind of roll with that.
Yeah, we'll find a better spot than this, but this is I wouldn't say it's a last ditch spot, but it's okay. 7 out of 10.
Okay, right on. We'll keep rolling, folks. Time it was you. That was you.
I know.
Yeah. So this is Lad Mountain?
Yeah, this is what I wanted to show you today. It it looks a little bit different than I remember, but I've been up here like 3 or 4 times, and I've camped up here a couple times on Lad Mountain. This is one of my favorite spots.
Is there like is there like a trail, or is it more just like dispersed?
I think it's it might be farther down the road. There might be a view spot, down there, but
I thought you said you come up here all the time, or you've been up here a handful of times.
You know what? No, it wasn't Lad Mountain, actually.
Oh, it's not this one?
Yeah, no, I don't know. I think this was your idea to come up here.
Well, I just been like following your lead the whole time, and I mean, you told me we should stop up here. You literally said, hey, Lad Mountain's up here. I go here all the time.
I didn't tell Cameron this earlier, but I was actually hunting Sasquatch. The shaman, he took me up to a peak and we saw a Yeti. So if Yeti's real, that means Sasquatch is real. The shaman never confirmed that Squatch was out here, but yeah, I've been out here for 2 weeks. All those camping spots, I have cameras set up for motion. Not a lot yet. Just caught a lot of people pissing. It's kind of weird. Yeah, I'm gonna go delete those. You know, I don't know what to tell you. I was shanghaied.
Shanghai. I was talking about Mount St. Helens.
That's Mount Rainier behind us. We're still talking about the same thing, right? I'm just kind of you said you'd show me up this trail, so.
I mean, I've learned a lot since being up here, so I think I know where I'm going.
Okay. Okay.
All right, I'll if you want a spot, I can find you a spot, okay?
Okay. Okay. No. You can keep leading the way. It's fine.
Yeah,
I mean,
I'm going to lead.
We'll just, okay. I mean, I'm in front right now, but I'll get out of your way, and then you can kind of take the reins, and I'm sure there's plenty more stuff we can check out. So we'll just keep going down the road. Okay?
Yeah, I know what's up here, so I'll find something.
Okay.
I mean, I know where it is. But
I know. Yeah.
All right.
All right. We'll just keep going then.
Yeah, we're going to keep going.
Okay. This guy's fucking weird, man. Yeah, it's really interesting. Blake has an idea of what he thinks he knows, you know, mispronouncing and misnaming certain things like the Mount Rainier and the Mount St. Helens. Kind of weird. I do highly suspect it has something to do with that beverage he's drinking. I don't think he's in the right state of mind, but he is fully has 100% conviction in what he is talking about. He does genuinely believe these things. But again, you know, he's an interesting fella. So whatever he believes, I don't really care. I mean, I'm just kind of here for him at this point. But you know, the show kind of goes on. We'll just keep rocking from there. All right, so we were just trekking down from Lad Mountain, just trekking down the road right there. We came across after some time, and I had to pull over to this spot because I did see something. It qualifies with this. We got to do second campsite of rate that campsite, and these are more common than you think, but we got to rate it. Like, these are these little spots you'll find. I mean, they didn't even make the fire pit all the way. It looks like they have some rocks over here, but that is a bona fide campfire, making this a campsite. Technically,
yes. It's something I drove past when I was camping back here, but since there's a campfire, yeah, we'll rate this spot.
I feel like we've seen a handful of people actually use these spots, but what do you think? Overall impressions of these?
For this road in general, we've seen at least 3 spots like this. I would say this is the worst out of the 3 because it's not very level ground right now. And the fire looks like they probably had this I would say a couple months ago at least. It looks like this used to be a road through here back in the day. So, I mean, if you wanted to get your tent off the side of the road, you could go back, it looks like 50 feet and set up back there.
Yeah.
Which definitely brings the rating of this spot up just a tiny bit.
Yeah. But usually these type of spots, these convenient, like let's pull over to the side of the road. Also a little mushroom right there.
Yeah.
I don't
If any
know.
of your friends are mushroom guys, like and subscribe. We find the mushrooms for you.
Yeah. Somebody will know what type of mushroom that is. But Blake, what would you give it? Do you have a number in the top of your head? Because I have mine.
I think for my viewers that keep it overlanding, I'm going to say this spot is probably a 4 out of 10 for those viewers.
Yeah. I would probably give it a 3 out of 10. That's what I was thinking at the top of my mind. This one's kind of nice because it does have that, you got the living room per se right here. But you kind of get those back private domicile, you know, you got a little mud room back there and everything, a place to get some privacy, like he was saying with the tent. I've seen better. I've seen better for these little convenient off the road type spots. Usually it yields a good view. This one has not much of that. This was done in haste. So really not that impressive to me.
Yeah, this is a middle of the night, you need a spot, pull off to this, perfect. But I would not go out of my way for this location.
Yep, 100%. So for those guys out there who are actually getting outside, go and just travel some forest road. You will see plenty of these. And let me know what your opinion is on these type of spots, but not for us. You know why?
Because we keep it overlanding.
Keep it overlanding. Exactly. And we're gonna keep it overlanding. On to our next spot. Here we go, Blake. Okay, so Blake and I have just been driving around this mountainside. Haven't been getting a lot of views at all of some of the waypoints we wanted, like Ranier or that lake that's nearby. But we just found this very random turnoff. And as you can see, it's pretty muddy area, but it was worth it going down here. It was a split-second decision to be like, hey, let's go down here. I'm glad we did, Blake.
Yeah,
this way.
I am very glad we turned off on this. I was the one leading, so I blew right past it.
Yep.
And I walkied Cam, and here we are now.
Now take a look at this campsite. It might not look like much at first. Well, actually it does look like a decent bit. You can see a lot of these old growth trees and everything. And of course, what we do find is a campfire over here, meaning that is a campsite. And of course, we got to rate that campsite. So we thought this spot was pretty cool. And we have even another surprise for you at the end of this. Those are shells, bullet shells. He just discovered some 22s, some 5.56, I believe, in there.
Yeah, good for those guys.
Yeah. So Blake, give me your overall impressions of this spot, just looking at this area right here.
This is what everyone in the Pacific Northwest is looking for. And the awesome thing is we're not even done yet showing off this site.
Yep. This is only the half of it. So again, we always like to bring it up. The amount of space you have. Look at, we could have probably fit about 7 to 10 cars up in here if you really needed them. You have a fair bit of spot. You have a lot of shade, which is nice in the summertime. Probably not so much in the fall or winter when you're actually cold. Probably is going to get a lot darker out here than it is versus being up. Like there is no like direct sunlight in here. I mean, it's light only because the sun is peaking right over here. But other than that, you're not going to get a lot of sun. So you have to take that into consideration. But with how flat everything is, how much room, and, you know, Blake?
And I do have to say this. This spot is for the people who keep it overlanding, because the driveway is Subaru proofed, as you saw by the beginning of the video.
Exactly.
So, I mean, not everybody can get to this site, which is a nice perk of it. If they do, they would have to park at the top and then walk down to it.
It's a beautiful thing, you know? It's like a little hidden gem. And to show how far we truly are out here is quite a surprise that we found this. And then Blake, why don't you just go ahead and reveal the second part of this entire thing, why this spot is so magical. Follow us through.
This is an absolute treat. Because yes, you can find spots like this that have a nice what do you call it?
Coverage?
A coverage spot, yes. But there's not very many spots where you can find an actual river with the campsite. And here in front of us, we have, which we had no idea that we were going to be able to run into it.
And this just runs all the way down, just miles and miles. I think it's like 70 plus miles. It'll keep running into that. But this is the beginning of the river. And actually, we're going to go down there and showcase that. We're going to check it out. Following Blake. So here we have, this is actually a river, believe it or not. This is the, Blake, what did you call it again?
This is the...
You can see it has little pools. By the way, where we walked, my truck is just right where my finger is. So probably not more than 30 yards away, both of our trucks are. And this is very close. You could spend an entire day out here. This is as peaceful as it gets. And honestly, this is just beautiful.
Yeah, thank you. You're welcome.
What do you mean?
I built this.
You built this river.
Is that hard to believe or something? What do you mean? Yes, I built this.
Like you were down here moving rocks, or like what do you mean?
I was here for a week. I already knew about this spot up there. I was just faking it for the video. But yeah, so I saw that spot and I thought I could use a river. So I took I made a channel from the Nisqually River, and then I reached out to Gaia and said, "Hey, can you update your maps to add the..." And then I carved this out with some cobblestone and put it in like 3 days.
This took you 3 days to make this 70-mile river all the way down to...
I mean, it's not hard to build highways through the forest.
You must have
Just
been
add
exhausted.
Water. That's all you have to do.
Wow. It's almost like you're playing Minecraft almost. Almost like that, but no, you went above and beyond building this, huh?
What is Minecraft?
He is very avid of the game Minecraft. I do think his reality is altered a bit, thinking he is playing Minecraft. A lot of his timeline and a lot of the things he says just don't even add up at all. Life is Minecraft?
I've never heard of Minecraft, but yeah, no, I built this out of cobblestone and stone.
Yeah, so I had my pickaxe in the back of my truck, so I mined up some cobblestone, and there happened to be some clay too. There's some terracotta down there, and I just placed every boulder, rock down there. It took me like 1 weekend.
Wow, the two main features, as you can see, I'm assuming that's the cobblestone, and then that's the stone over there, and then you just dump a bucket of water. He just dumped a bucket of water, ladies and gentlemen. That's, wow, it's as simple as it gets. You know, thank you again, Blake. This is just so beautiful. I appreciate all your hard work and effort on this.
Have you seen, do I have any more of my elixir up there?
It's in your truck, I think. I saw you, pounding one. You took a big drink out of one before we got out here.
Did I give you any before we started this trip?
No, I refuse to drink that. It just...
No, for me. Not. Did I put any in your ice chest?
You have one more in there.
But it's only like 3 o'clock.
Yeah, but I mean, it's whatever you need. Do you need some elixir? Or?
Do you think there's a shaman out here? We're in the mountains. I remember at K2, I told you there's a shaman in the mountains.
I don't know where the...
No, I've been out. No, I've been out here. So I just haven't looked for a shaman yet. I was too busy building this. So...
Do you want to find a shaman real quick?
Yeah, we should, I need more of my elixirs, so we should... I know this is cool. I know for the YouTube channel, oh my God, creek, beautiful camp spot, but this is more about me now.
Okay, yeah, we'll get you taken care of. Let's go back to the truck.
Forget that. We'll come back to it next year, overlanding bros.
Okay.
Keep it. Stay overlanding.
Yeah, we'll stay overlanding. Okay, on to his truck. He's gonna get some elixir real quick. Okay, BRB. There's Blake, a spot where we can pull our trucks right in and just, this is just a hidden gem back here. We ended up just driving some road because we needed to get to a point where Blake could get cell service. You remember how I mentioned last time, Blake's big on the, you know, being on his phone and everything. So he's over there. There he is. But walk with me up here real quick. Ow. Look at this. Mount Rainier, Mount Adams, Mount St. Helens over there. And there's Blake on his phone. Yep, he's getting the cell service he needs. But yeah, we're taking a quick break. I'll update you shortly on what exactly he's doing right now. But as for now, we're taking a little bit of a lunch break. R&R. Ow, R&R. We're taking some R&R right now. We're cooking some fresh salmon, not pink salmon, and got a little Caesar salad to go with it. That should pair nicely. So we're gonna have a little bit of a lunch break. We'll showcase that in a sec, and then we'll be chilling. He's on his phone again. Yeah, he loves that thing. He's got to scroll the reels, but we'll see in a bit once the food's ready. Tell me I'm a chef without telling me I'm a chef right there. Caesar salad with fresh Pacific king salmon right there. What do you think about that?
I'm recording an Instagram reel.
He's got the reels going. I'll let him do that, but just take a look at this landscape right here. Not much else to say except we're gonna enjoy this meal right here, hang out for a little bit, and then we'll just figure out what's next. We don't know, but we'll figure it out.
This is the whole reason why we keep it overlanding right here.
Right here. This is what it's all about. All right, gonna take a little R&R, baby. Be back in a few. Yep, be back in a few. Bye-bye. We did it.
This is pretty fucking cool.
This is. We were just right over there where my finger was. We were also up there on that last little clip you just saw. We walked up there. We really want to take those valley spots right along the river. You don't see a 10 out of 10 campsite every day, so we're gonna go ahead and capture that. And I think, yeah, we're gonna settle in for the night and see what happens. Sounds kind of weird, let's see what happens. Like, what's gonna happen?
I built the spot, so I know what's gonna happen.
He's got it predetermined in his head, so we're gonna follow you, okay?
Yeah, to the right? We go right down the...
You take a left out here.
Take a left. Yeah, no duh.
Yeah, okay. We'll see you there, folks. Yeah. See you there. Good morning, guys. Had a nice night. We ended up, just coming back to this spot right here. As you can see, this is the one by the river. This is the 10 out of 10 spot. Honestly, perfect area. We had a pretty chill night, I would say. Oh, fuck. Oh, shit. Just kind of had a nice meal after that. Ended up having steak and then, just kind of settling in for the night. So just took it easy. We're trying to get that fire started. We're trying to get that, we're trying to get the fire. Why can't I do it? Blake's working on getting the fire started again, so let's see. What are you doing?
Hey Cameron, what's up, dude?
I mean, I thought I told you to just get the fire started. Why are you rubbing those sticks together?
Yeah, I've been doing this for 45 minutes. You can see I tried right there, it wouldn't light. Tried right here, it wouldn't light. Now I'm got this big gap right here, and I'm getting close. I saw a spark.
I don't think you saw one because that's a completely soaked stick.
Yeah.
You know, we have a lighter. We started it yesterday with the lighter. Why don't you just go get the lighter and we'll just get this started.
We have a lighter?
Yeah.
How'd we get that?
You brought it. I brought it. We always bring one. We have multiple of them.
I knew that, but you know, this was why would you tell me to start a fire that way? I don't get it.
That's on me. I apologize. That's on me.
Thank you.
All right, I think we got this thing going. Had to help Blake out a little bit, but we got it taken care of, so.
Yeah, no big deal.
Okay, easy. Okay. Well, maybe we should just cook up some of that steak or something like that. We can reheat that.
Do you have the cast iron anywhere?
Yes, it's right there. We'll just need to clean that, but
okay.
Yeah. Did you walk over there by chance?
No, I don't think I've walked over there by. Jeez! My drink!
Your drink?
My elixir from my shaman! That was my last one!
What is in that drink? Well, did you see that? It just went up in flames.
No, the fire was already burning like that.
No, it wasn't. You can see it actively burning. I have it on video. What is in that drink?
How is a liquid flammable? I don't...
All liquids can be flammable. What is that, gasoline?
It always kind of had a funny smell to it.
It smelled terrible.
Yeah, it smelled like gas when he gave it to me.
Are you telling me you've just been drinking gasoline this entire time? Is that what that shaman gave you? I mean, was he just drunk or something?
I mean, haven't you noticed how, like, well-behaved I am now and everything I've been through with my journey? I'm just a different person now, right? And in a better way. Yeah, when he tipped that can in there on his elixir that he was drinking and it caught fire, it doesn't surprise me at all. You know, as soon as that smoke hit that liquid, or as soon as that fire hit that liquid and it went up, I could instantly just smell the burning gas. At least from what one of my buddies has told me, is he's just been hanging out behind a gas station this entire time and stealing gas from people. So I think he's just kind of gotten addicted to gasoline. To be honest, I don't know how he's alive at this point. I'm not even sure you can consume gasoline like he is, but it's just knowing Blake, you just kind of have to put up with it and everything. So, you know, you're not going to drink that anymore. I can understand now that ever since Hood River, you had no idea what was going on. You haven't recovered in any way. You're still fucked. Well, I was trying. I came down here and built all this for this weekend. I knew you were going to be here. That's why I was here. You are fucked. I'm fucked.
I had a feeling when I accidentally dumped the can into the fire, it was going to do that, because this beverage does, I think it is gasoline. I don't know what the shaman is thinking. I think we're both addicted to it and we can't stop. It's either I vomit every day or I drink this. So it's good stuff, you know. I kind of enjoy it. I might post it marketplace, you know. This might be a business idea. This is great. Or it could be really bad. Yeah, you know what? I getting kind of low. I think I'm gonna go to the gas station real quick. See ya.
You've been out here. What is the national forest called?
Mount Rainier National Forest.
Mount Rainier National Forest. Close enough. It works. But yeah, no, it was a good experience. Obviously, we have beautiful scenery, and yeah, Blake, it was good to see you again and throw it back.
Yeah, I'm glad I got to get out here. It's I've been traveling so much that I forgot this was right in my backyard all along, and it's absolutely stunning.
Yeah, the stuff you'll find out here is great. So I guess as always, y'all good?
Yeah, I'm fine. But as always, we're gonna keep it overlanding.
Keep it overlanding. All right, we'll see you guys in the next one.
Got any elixir left?
No more elixir for you.